What's up, traders? Welcome back to another weekly outlook, another weekly analysis. So for this weekly analysis, we're going to be covering from the 16th, which is Sunday, to the 21st. All right, and first of all, we're going to look at some news. Now, I've already peeped at the news, and I can already see that Monday and Wednesday are going to be our most volatile days. We don't really have to get too deep into what any of this means, to be honest. We're just looking for the volatility, and we're going to play based off with the volatility that we get. Okay, so Monday and Tuesday is all we're gonna have to worry about for news. So tomorrow and Wednesday, all right, those are gonna be our most volatile days. So just keep an eye out, keep a lookout on those days. Okay, so cool. One thing I want to say for the Discord, Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, we will be having a live session trading the markets as we usually do. So we're going to have that on Wednesday, right? It's at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's when we're going to do a live session. It's going to be on the Discord, right? You guys know we can set up live calls on the Discord as well. You just join the live call group and you'll see my screen. And we could talk to each other, ask questions, and trade the markets active and live. All right, so be there 9 a.m. Eastern, okay? That's when we're going to do that. So going straight into it, we can just hop right into this, guys. Looking at EU, we've seen there was a lot of messy price action last week. Well, I wouldn't even call this messy. We're just building a schematic. So honestly, we can see this huge schematic that's being built here. Now, at first, this could be a little tricky. We can see we have an accumulation being built, and we had a distribution being built. At first, we had a redistro, and then now we see an overall accumulation. But honestly, I'm thinking this is going to be a redistro, most likely, just because of we're just bearish. I see no reason for us to accumulate here. That is the reasoning why I believe that this accumulation that we're forming here is going to fail, just on the basis that there's no reason for us to accumulate here. So essentially, we could go a little bit higher, maybe, if the market wants to do that for the week. If that's going to be the main manipulation for the week, we could potentially, let's say, mitigate this here at the 50%, go higher, raid some liquidity possibly, and then get that last manipulation, and this will be what we're going to play out of, right? That could be something potential seeing, or honestly, we could just go ahead and go straight down and get rid of that, honestly. So any of those could happen, right? But that's what I'm looking for on EU. I'm not looking for anything else. I do not believe we're going to come all the way back up here, to be honest, because we're not bullish, so I don't see no reason for us to go all the way back up there. And sellers are in control of this market, as you guys can see. I mean, we have so much distributions and redistributions happening. I mean, the more I zoom out, the more you can see sellers are in control of this market, guys. There's no reason for us to accumulate right here and to assume this market is going to go higher from there. Okay, so that's just EU. We're going to be looking for shorts. I've already updated that in the Discord, so you guys already know how we're going to be playing that. Moving on to GU. And before I even do that, I should be looking at DXY. But it's pretty much the same thing, guys. I mean, bullish price action. This is why I believe GU, not GU, but EU is going to continue lower, because DXY is just bullish. Now, DXY did do some weird price action last week with this reaccumulation that happened here. It turned out to be a redistro. And now it looks like we're just going to invalidate this and continue higher, because, like I said before, there's no reason for us to sell right here, especially after we have mitigated this huge area of demand. So we can see from there we had some huge price action go towards the upside. So I'm assuming this is just going to be another reaccumulation to launch us through this high and to start another leg for us to continue higher. Okay, DXY has not slowed down in its bullish price action, and I don't think it's going to slow down now. As you guys can see, we're just having clean mitigations, clean price action towards the upside, reaccumulation, reaccumulation, accumulation, reaccumulation, just clean market cycle. This market's just bullish. And if this market continues to be bullish, then EU is going to continue to be bearish, okay? So, just giving guys that outlook on DXY. And if DXY is going to be bullish, most likely we're going to see GU, AU go lower as well. And on GU, the price action on GU is a little bit more awkward than it was on EU. So we can see we successfully had an accumulation that happened here. Now, me personally, I was looking for sales once this redistribution confirmed. Ended up getting invalidated there. Now what I'm looking for is I want to see us take out this low. Before I'm fully confident in selling GU, I either want to see us get back into this distro right here or completely take out this low. So Right now, we're technically in no man's land for me because there's nothing here that I want to play unless we come up here. Maybe we get that distro. I'll be looking for something right here. But playing anything inside of here is going to be a no-no for me. I just need us to show me some more confirmation whether we come back into this distribution or we just invalidate this whole little thing that we just did there. Same thing for GU. GU is a bearish market as well, as you guys can see. I mean, market is super bearish. We've been just selling towards the downside. So I don't believe that we're going to go higher on GU either, but I need some confirmations before I play this, right? Just because we think that the market is going to go lower doesn't mean that's what's actually going to happen. We need confirmation before we get in. If we do not trade without any confirmations, we're guessing, okay? And we do not want to be guessers. So moving on to AU. Now AU has already started its little bearish movement. You see AU is already starting to get lower here and is already coming down here to take out this manipulation that we had of last week. So you can see most of the markets from last week wasn't a great trading week at all, I will say so. Most of the markets did the exact same thing right here, except for like UJ in them, and we'll get to them in a second. But as you guys can see, we're just creating a huge redistribution. Now, AU is a bearish pair as well, okay? To no surprise. So we have this huge redistribution that happened here. Market is redistributing again. So we're just going to keep playing the market as it continues lower, guys. There's really nothing else I can really tell you here. Based off what you guys have learned from the mentorship, from the course, from all of the lessons, from all of the weekly Alex that we've done in the past, you guys know exactly how we're going to play these markets, okay? So pretty simple. We have one or two things. Either we're going to come up here, and honestly, I don't even want the second scenario to happen, but what I really want to see is just invalidate this low. Once we take out this low, I'll be looking for any reason to sell out of here, or maybe we can come back all the way to the extreme up here, somewhere inside of here for us to just sell the market lower. So if I get anything inside of here to sell the market, once we break this low, I would do that. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We just need to break this low, and even we'll take another redistribution that could happen just like this to take it lower. Okay, but first we need to confirm by taking out this low. Once we do that, we're okay for sales. All right, that's pretty much all I'm looking for on AU for this week. And let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna get through this as fast as possible and as clean as possible. Let's go ahead and move on. UJ, bullish price action. UJ has been bullish for a while now. So sales is not even in our vocabulary for UJ. Okay, now the latest area that I want to see UJ come into is this right here, this news that happened here. I want to see us come back into there, get us an accumulation, and continue higher. This is simply what I want to see. I don't want to see nothing less than this. This is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for anything else. All right, it's either going to do this, we're either going to come back into here and get us that entry, or we're going to see UJ just reaccumulate, mitigate, and continue higher. Nothing more, nothing less. That's simply it. One of these things we're going to be looking for, and we're just going to continue buying UJ as it goes to the upside. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. And of course, we will do an update. I will do an update on this as the week goes on and give you guys. UCHF is not something I want to cover right now. Okay, UCAD is something that I want us to break this high before looking for an entry. I do want to trade from here, but I would like for us to break this high and then come down here just to confirm this whole accumulation, this reaccumulation thing. Now, a possible scalp that you could potentially do, since this market is so bullish, right? Only because it's bullish that you could do this. You know, if we do not break this high and we come down here and we get like a very clean accumulation, then this is something you could put a low risk trade on just for now to take it higher, right? You don't want to be putting a lot of risk into this unless we break this high. All right, everything is about confirmation. Everything is about risk, guys. You know what I'm saying? We trade a very, very good strategy and a very precise strategy, okay? We need confirmations, guys. We need our confirmations in order to get into trades. You do not want to get comfortable with taking trades without confirmations, then you're gonna get a lot of losses. Okay. So the last two pairs that I'm going to be looking at is ACAD and NCAD, which is these two pairs right here are very easy pairs to trade. Okay, just look for shorts, look for bearish movements, look for any type of distribution. This pair is so bearish. Let me move this. This pair ACAD is so bearish, guys. Just look for any reason to sell it. And as you guys can see, we did have some weird price action from last week. Last week was just a weird week. So I believe we did break this low already. No, we didn't. Nope. So easy break of this low to confirm our bearish movements, and just look for a pullback, distribution, continue to market lower. As simple as that. Or maybe this right here, this candle, this is the last candle that needs to be mitigated, right? If you want to take a limit order from there, I wouldn't, but if you want to, I'm not taking any limit orders from here just because Asian session is sitting up here, and potentially we could come back into our main manipulation, which is higher than that, even though I don't see that likely happening, but that's part of my rules. So what I would be looking for most is just looking for this market to give me a retracement and just give me some distribution on lower time frame, and I will take the mitigation of it, and we will continue lower to get a better entry, get a better RR potential. Pretty simple on ACAD. And last but not least, NCAD. NCAD, you can already see we're getting a distribution. This market has been bearish as well for a while now. We recently mitigated the supply zone. So simply what I'm looking for, I was looking for us to trade within this whole zone. We did reach into here, so I don't really have to kind of zoom in here no more, since I'm already seeing we're creating a distribution. If you haven't seen it already, let me go ahead and kind of draw it out for you. Those in the Discord, you can already see the distribution already. We're having a buying climax, secondary test. We got our AR automatic rally. We have our up thrust. We have our UCAD. All we're looking for is this low to break to confirm our UCAD right here. Once we break this low, we can get a retracement. We can look for a fractal distribution to continue us lower, or I don't really have a limit order to set within this UCAD yet, since it is such a huge UCAD. So most likely than not, I'm going to be looking for a fractal distribution within this zone. Okay, that's what most likely I'm going to look for. If not, then I'll just play the redistro. So if we get something, let's say we break this low, market comes up here, mitigates, does not give a distribution on lower time frame, I'm going to be looking for the redistribution or another redistribution to play out of. Okay. And that is it, guys. Pretty simple markets. My outlook has not changed. Last week was a little bit rangy. We didn't see a lot from last week, but my overall outlook on these markets has not changed. Okay, we're still looking for bearish price action. We're still looking for the same trend. All right, so simply put, if you know what you're looking for, you don't really have to constantly look at these markets 24/7. Most of the time I just set my alerts and I wait for my alerts to go off, and I know exactly what to do because I already know what I'm looking for. So if you know what you're looking for, you're not really going to stress with these markets. Okay, you just wait for your alerts to go off, and then once your alert goes off, you already know what to do. You get in your trade. Simple as that, guys. Do not make trading hard. Do not stay here constantly 24/7 watching these markets. You don't have to do that, right? At first, learning and studying, you're probably going to have to do that just to get your eyes used to the market. But once you have established your trading plan and you have established what you're looking for, you know what you're looking for, you know exactly what to do based off your rules. All you need to do is analyze the market once or twice a day, set your alerts, set your areas, set your zones, and then just wait. Sit back and wait. Once the market gets in there, then you can hop on the charts. You can watch the charts, but you don't want to be sitting here watching the charts 24/7. Okay, that's not what traders do. You want to find an exact point in time that you trade, and outside that time, you don't have to trade anymore. All right, so make trading easy. Do not make it stressful. So that's why, you guys, when I come in here and you guys can see me do this market analysis, I already know what I'm looking for. I already know what I'm looking for. I already have them. You can see I already have all of my markets color coded. I already know exactly what I'm looking for, where I'm looking for. It's just waiting. It's just being patient. All right, so build that patience, build your strategy, know what you want to see the market do, and then everything else will just come to you. Everything else will be easy. You don't have to stress and do all of that. But I'm not gonna go on the rant. I will see you guys in the next market analysis. I will see you guys from the Discord inside of the live session on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday at 9 a.m. we're gonna do a live session, and hopefully, I mean, Wednesday is gonna be a pretty much volatile day, so it's gonna be we're gonna have a lot to talk about on Wednesday. All right. Now, one thing I want to say, I am going to be trading live, so questions are going to be restricted to the chat, just so we could actually trade and not be answering questions like, you know, the whole time. All right. That's one thing, and we're gonna try to get into as much trades as we can. We're not gonna force anything. I never like to force my trades. You guys know if I'm not getting into a trade, I will tell you, and I will not tell you to get into a trade. I'm not gonna send you a trade that I'm not getting into. So usually, most of the time, I'm showing you guys my zones and my areas. If we get a schematic and I like to trade the schematic, then I'll send you guys a schematic that I'm trading. But other than that, guys, you guys already know how I trade, right? I like confirmations. I like to get confirmed trades. Okay, that's the best way to get the most profit and to reduce your losses. So enough for the ranting, guys. I will see you guys in the next market analysis. Peace out.